What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel. Welcome back to another episode of the Madden 21 on the PC Cleveland Browns retro rebuild, I should say. And we are here in the start of the 2013 regular season. We just finished off another Super Bowl championship, back-to-back Super Bowl champions, 2011, 2012. And we are ready to keep it going. We cannot let this fire die out. We got to keep it burning until we end the series. I guarantee you that we've kept our coaching job because we've won 2 Super Bowls now, but that cannot deter us from winning anymore. Now, I know that we let go of Jamarcus Russell last year after winning back-to-back Super Bowl championships. I think I traded him. What did I trade him for? I don't remember exactly what I traded him for, but we got 2 Super Bowl championships out of it. So now we move on to the RG3 era, the Robert Griffin III era. We took him in the 2012 draft, and now he sat behind Jamarcus for a year, and now he gets his chance to lead us to the promised land. Hopefully he can do it, but when we start the video, you guys will see that it hasn't really started out the way that I thought it was going to. But let's get into the video. Make sure to smash the like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. We are on the road to 300 subscribers on YouTube. Let's make it happen. I know we can. I love you all. I love all of you guys, and let's get this started. All right, here we are in the 2013 regular season. We are in week 3 because that's when you can download the roster, the draft class. You already know all this. And as you can tell, we are 0-2. Not the best start. We even lost to the football team. Not the best start for a team that has some aspirations, some goals of winning another Super Bowl, 3rd straight Super Bowl. This is what the team is looking like. We've got RG3 as our starting quarterback, 72 overall. So that's probably why we're losing, because we have a lower overrated quarterback, or lower overall quarterback. We got Darren McFadden and Le'Veon Bell as our 2 running backs. Wide receivers, Antonio Brown, DeAndre Hopkins is our rookie. AJ Green, Keenan Allen. It's a very solid wide receiver core. We've even got Nate Burleson down here. Offensive line, I love the offensive line right now. It's Joe Thomas, David DeCastro, Alex Mack, Kyle Long, Trent Williams. Solid offensive line for the future, forever, really. Tight end, Gronkowski and Kelsey, we're looking pretty solid on that. On defense, I'm very proud of what I've done with the defense here. I could use another middle linebacker with the scheme that I'm working with right now. But for now, Brian Urlacher will have to do. But we've got Cam Jordan, who's moved up to a superstar. We've got Geno Atkins. We got J.J. Watt, obviously a superstar already. Devin McCourty, superstar X Factor. Richard Sherman, Chris Harris Jr., Eric Wright, and Stephon Gilmore, all looking pretty solid on the corner. I'm so happy with the way this team has turned out. It is so amazing. We even got Terrell Suggs in a trade in the offseason, if you guys remember that. That was wild. I didn't think that was actually going to go through. I forget who I traded for him. I think I traded an offensive lineman for him, but I didn't think it was going to go through, and it did. Straight up, I'm pretty sure. I didn't have to give up anything else. But we've got Justin Houston, who's down to a star development, which kind of sucks, but I memean, it is what it is. Harrison Smith is here. We've got young Patrick Chung here. So this team is very, very good. I am impressed by this team. Obviously, we've got Steven Gostkowski as well. But we're 0-2. So the team, even though it's 88 across the board, the team hasn't really produced on the field as in the early part of the season as I thought they would. But it is just 2 games in, so we've had these 0-2 starts before, and we've ended up making the playoffs. So hopefully we can turn that around. I hope we can. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll simulate and catch you guys. Oh, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. I forgot about the college. Why do I always forget about the draft class? I don't know why. We've got the 2014 draft class as always. The quarterback situation, not the greatest. It does take a dip for a couple of years until we get to about 2016, maybe 2017 is when the quarterbacks start to get a little bit better. But in this one, we've got Blake Bortles, Johnny Manziel, Teddy Bridgewater, Derek Carr, Jimmy Garoppolo, AJ McCarron. So a lot of these guys that are still in the league as either backups or, in Johnny Manziel's case, not in the league playing fan football league where the fans pick the plays. I don't know what he's doing. Teddy Two Gloves was a starter last year for the Panthers. Derek Carr obviously started for the Raiders, and Garoppolo obviously the starter for the Niners. But other than that, it's a bunch of just forgotten players who nobody really even cares about anymore. If I was going to take anybody in this draft, I would take Johnny Manziel, only because for the memes I would take him, and because I've already taken RG3, so I might as well take another project quarterback. So if I was going to take anybody, I'd take Johnny Manziel. And the running back side, it's another lackluster running back draft class. We got guys like Jeremy Hill, Carlos Hyde, who are decent players. Devontae Freeman is here. James White, one of my favorite running backs of all time, is here. Lachey Seastrunk is here. I think that's how you pronounce it, or it's either Latch. Or I don't really know how to pronounce it. Storm Johnson. I mentioned this in the Dolphins one. This draft class is the first draft class that I actually physically remember all the lesser guys. Like, I remember guys like Seastrunk. I remember guys like Tyler Gaffney and Storm Johnson and Orleans Darkwa and guys like that. And George Atkinson III, because this is the first draft class where I played the NCAA 14, where they were actually like prominent figures in there. Like Bishop Sankey was a good running back in NCAA 14. Trey Mason, good running back in NCAA 14. Seastrunk, like I said, Seastrunk's a good running back in NCAA 14. So I know a lot of these guys from that. This is the first draft class where that actually comes into a play here. Wide receivers, I've already scouted Odell Beckham Jr. because we're taking Odell Beckham Jr. This is what our draft picks are looking like. We've got the 8th, the 12th, and the 13th pick currently. Those can obviously fluctuate with the season. And then we've got 2 second rounds, 4 third rounds, 2 fourths, and a 5th. We've got 6 and 7s, but they don't show up here yet. So we're obviously taking Odell Beckham Jr. We knew that going in. We're taking. I'll get to it when we're there. Let's go through the rest of the wide receivers though. We got Sammy Watkins, Mike Evans, Brandon Cooks, Kelvin Benjamin. Kelvin Benjamin was supposed to be like the next big thing. He was supposed to be the best guy out of this. A lot of people were saying he was going to be the best guy out of this draft class, but it ended up being like Odell Beckham Jr., Mike Evans, Jordan Matthews, Devontae Adams may be the best one out of all these guys. Allen Robinson, Jarvis Landry. Dante Moncrief, John Brown, Martavis Bryant, who had so much promise but can never keep it together off the field. Jared Aberdeus. I forgot about that dude. Quincy Enunwa had some good years on the Jets. Alan Hearns, Mike Davis, Albert Wilson, pretty decent, solid receiver. Willie Snead. Some good receivers here down low, but we're obviously taking Odell Beckham Jr. I might take Devontae Adams if the opportunity is there. I don't know yet. Tight end situation is Eric Ebron, Austin Severson-Jenkins, Jason Amaro, Troy Nicholas. None of these guys are even in the league, I don't think, anymore, except for like Cameron Brate. Richard Rodgers is still in the league, I think, on a backup on a team. Eric Ebron is on the Steelers, I'm pretty sure, unless he got released. I don't know, but most of these guys aren't in the league anymore. Who's down here? Nobody. Trey Burton, still in the league, I think, last that I checked. Left tackle, a lot of names that you may recognize, but not a lot of talent here. Greg Robinson, Jake Matthews, Taylor Lewan. Taylor Lewan probably the best left tackle out of the bunch. Cyrus Kawangio, Jack Muhort, Michael Schofield, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif. I think the reason he doesn't have a college is I think he went to a Canadian school. So I don't know. I'll have to check that. If he has a college, I'll fix it and put it in there. But if he doesn't, then I'll just leave it. If it's not in the game or something. That may be the reason why he doesn't have a college. But he's an actual doctor, so he's a good dude. Left guards, we've got Xavier Suafilo, Gabe Jackson, Try Turner, Brandon Thomas, John Urschel, who I thought was going to be a solid left guard. He didn't really pan out. Center is not much. We got Brian Stork, former Patriot, who had some promise at center, but I think he had some off-the-field issues or something with the coaching side. I don't remember what he had, but he's not there anymore. The best center out of this bunch, I think, might be Corey Linsley out of Ohio State. That's pretty good for Corey Lindsey. I love that man. Zach Martin, obviously. Chris Watt, Brandon Linder, who's a center now, but he's the right guard here. David Yankee, Andrew Norwell. This is a good Ohio State offensive line class. I didn't realize how good this was. Right tackle, Juwan James, Joel Patonio, Justin Britt, Morgan Moses. Who else we got down here? Charles Leno Jr., Central Henderson. And the defense, we got Khalil Mack, who could go number 1 overall. I don't know how this is going to project, but he could go number 1 overall. We got D4, Coney Ely. Who else is on here? Nobody on the left-hand side. Jadeveon Clowney, who did go number 1 in real life. DeMarcus Lawrence, Stephon Tuitt, Cassis Marsh. Nobody else. Aaron Donald, who we will take in this draft class. So we've got Odell Beckham Jr. and we've got Aaron Donald as our 2 key draft picks. So we got one more first-round pick that we can that I don't really have a choice on. Dominic Easley, Timmy Jernigan, Ego Ferguson, Lewis Nix, who I think, if I'm not mistaken, passed away in real life. He like had or at least they filed a missing persons on him. So if he's passed away, then my prayers and thoughts go out to the family. That sucks, man. He was a solid player, but I'm sure he was a good dude too, a good human. We've got nobody else in the D tackles really that's worth talking about. Linebacking core is Anthony Barr, Kyle Van Noy, Christian Kirksey, Anthony Hitchens, Telvin Smith, who was a solid player for like a year. Who else is down here? Ryan Shazier, C.J. Mosley, Preston Brown, Chris Borland, Avery Williamson. Good middle linebacking core. I'm very excited about this linebacking core. We could take a guy like Shazier, could take a guy like Mosley with that third first-round pick. Right outside linebacker, not the same situation. We got Marcus Smith, Trent Murphy, Prince Shembo, Shaq Barrett, undrafted, so we could steal him. That'd be pretty cool. Corner situation's not great. There's a few names in here, but not the best. We got Justin Gilbert, Kyle Fuller, Darqueze Dennard, Jason Verrett, Bradley Roby, Stanley Jean-Baptiste, Jalen Watkins, Brashad Beelan, Ross Cockrell, Aaron Colvin, Pierre Desir, Ricardo Allen. You see what I'm talking about? It's not the best. There are a few names here. Malcolm Butler, Super Bowl hero for the Patriots. It's not the greatest. Not the greatest. There's a few guys like Jason Verrett, Kyle Fuller, Bradley Roby even. But the rest, it's not the best. Free safety, Calvin Pryor, Clinton Dix, LaMarcus Joyner. Who else we got down here? Is that it? That it? CB Bryant, man. Is that Christian Bryant? I didn't know he went by CB. Strong safety, we got Deion Buchanan, who used to be a glitch in Madden where you could turn him into a middle linebacker or outside linebacker, I guess, and he'd still have his same speed that he has as a safety, so it'd be like having a safety play linebacker. It was crazy. That was before you could do like sub linebacker and stuff like that. So he used to be a good glitch in franchise mode, and he was super cheap too. Jimmy Ward, Trey Boston, Vinny Sunseri, not great. Not great safety draft class. Kickers, we got Cody Parkey, Chandler Catanzaro, Cairo Santos, Chris Boswell. Punters, Pat O'Donnell, Jordan Berry. There's some names, obviously the big names that we're hopefully going to take. Other than that, I don't really know. It might take some flyers on some guys. But now we've got to simulate. You've seen all the good stuff. All the goodies have been talked over. Now we can start simulating. Smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get simulated. I'll see you guys when something good happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in week 17, and it's been a rough season. I should have known that it'd be a rough season by the way that we started 0-2, but we are 8-7 now in week 17. We are, if we go to the playoffs, we are 4 seed right now playing the 5-seeded Jets. We've won some interesting games. They were 7-1 at the time. We beat the Chargers. But it's been an injury-riddled season. Darren McFadden's on the injured list. This is his second stint on the injured list in just this season. He was on earlier in the season, came back, and now he's hurt again. We lost Joe Thomas for a good chunk of the season. We lost Justin Houston for a good chunk of the season. So we've had some injuries this year. It kind of sucks. Luckily, we got Le'Veon Bell to be our backup. RG3 is up to a 79 with the morale boost. He's up to a 77, technically. Antonio Brown, DeAndre Hopkins playing well, AJ Green playing well. Everybody's doing all right. It's just like I'm a little bit confused. Maybe it's because our linebacking core is not as solid as it could be. Maybe we need somebody different at D tackle. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Why? Maybe it's because we got RG3 at quarterback, but I don't know. We should be better than what we are, and right now we're not playing the best football. I don't know why, but we're gonna play this game against the Steelers, and we're gonna get a feel for how the team plays. This may be not the scouting. This may be the only gameplay of the season. We might not even make the playoffs this year. Let's go check the standings right now, because if we lose this game, then we're 8-8, and how many teams are right there with us? So where are we at? We're 8-7. So we could lose this game. Patriots could win, Raiders could win, Chiefs could win, Titans could win. They would all be 9-7. We'd be 8-8. The Bengals could win, the Dolphins. So we could get kicked out of the playoffs if we lose this game against the Steelers. So that is not ideal at all. They're 7-8, so I would assume we win this game, but I don't know. You never know what can happen at Heinz Field late in the year. It could be snowing when we play this game. Hopefully it's not. I hate snow games. But with all that said, let's get straight into this game against the Steelers. Hopefully we save our playoff spot. At least get me into the playoffs so I have a chance at defending my Super Bowl championship, my back-to-back Super Bowl championships. But we're going to get in this game. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's go play the Steelers. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is Week 17. 3rd and 4. We're starting here. RG3 is the quarterback. Let's get a little bit of exposure with RG3. Let's get some running room. That's exactly what he did back in the day when he was rocking it to Rookie of the Year. I think he won. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Maybe Andrew Luck won that. I don't remember. But let's get Le'Veon Bell a carry here against his original former team, the team that drafted in the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can he pound it in? Let's give him one more time. And Troy Polamalu comes in and just blows me up. All right. So they're not going to let us do that. 3rd and goal from the 2. We've got AJ Green coming on an inside route. And that's going to be the man I hit for a touchdown, I would assume. Yes, he rolled it in. RG3 with a touchdown here. And we take the lead. Picking up here on a 3rd down and 5, late first quarter. Let's test out RG3's arm here. I kind of want to test it out, although I don't have anybody open. Do a little bit of a run here. AJ Green, juke move, and pounded by Polamalu. That's a fumble. Polamalu's out here bringing bricks. He's pounding people like a bulldozer out here. AJ Green got smacked. That's unfortunate. All right, picking up here on another 3rd down and 8 this time after the Troy Polamalu forced fumble on AJ Green. Absolutely mollywopped him. Hopefully we can keep it going here. All right, picking up late second quarter. About 1 minute and 9 seconds to go. 1st down and 10. I'm going to take off and run this with RG3 because that's what RG3 does. Troy Polamalu was right there. He was ready to bring the hammer again. And I don't want him to do that because he's got dangerous power, scary power. And Antonio Brown with a big catch. That's Antonio Brown, right? I think it is. Number 84. I just tossed that one up. Hopefully somebody would come down with it, and Antonio did. Let's see. With 41 seconds left, we're up 14-10. So let's see what good old RG3 can do here with Gronkowski going up for it. He goes up. Final timeout is used. 30-something seconds left. I think 34 is what they said, or what it said. 34? 36. So we got to go for broke here. We got to go either end zone or out of bounds with every play from now on. And I think I know what I'm hitting here. DeAndre Hopkins out of bounds. Perfect throw from RG3 here. He's been impressing me right now. RG3 definitely impressing me as he is managing this final game of the regular season here. And now Robert, back end zone. Keenan Allen, no! I probably should have tried to aggressive catch that and not secure the catch. I probably should have tried to go up and get aggressive with it. That's fine. We got another one. 2nd down and 10, rolling out of the pocket here. I can't really run this. I got Gronkowski back in the end zone. Nobody marked him, and that's a touchdown, Rob Gronkowski. I don't know why that's counted as a spike celebration, but I wanted to run this, and then I saw Gronk here, and bam, touchdown. We take a bigger lead. All right, picking up here again on a 3rd down and 2. I want to get a little bit of action with Le'Veon Bell. What a juke move, a cut, a snatchback, and he couldn't get out of the tackle from Troy Polamalu. But Le'Veon Bell with some great moves. And that sets us up with a huge red zone opportunity here. 2nd down and 6. Oh, my man's wide open. My man's wide open. AB, easy touchdown. Nobody guarding him. And Antonio Brown earned that money. Picking up here again, right after our touchdown on the last drive, our defense turned over Big Ben and the Steelers offense. So now we have another red zone opportunity here. Our team is looking very solid to move, hopefully, securely into the playoffs. And Le'Veon Bell gets the touchdown. I'm going to have to work on Le'Veon's number. I don't know if his number is on the team. Somebody already has it. I don't know. I'm going to have to give that a little bit of a check. All right, show a little bit of the defensive side of the football here. We've been showing a lot of offense. So we got 4th and 5 situation for Big Ben and the Steelers. He's going to throw that, knocked away. Turnover on downs. That's Sean Lee who got that. Good hands. All right, they're going for an onside kick, but I decided to be a little bit ballsy here and go for a non-onside formation, and we didn't get it. That's what happens when you go for non-onside formation. They're not going to win, but that's kind of upsetting. So they did score 42-31 with 10 seconds left. If they get this, there's still a chance, I guess. No, DeAndre got that one this time. I thought maybe there was a chance. I guess not. But, I mean, we just secured the victory with that one. All right, so the stats for the game. RG3, fantastic day. 20 of 27, 315 yards, 4 touchdowns and a pick. Very good day, very solid day from our young starting quarterback. Le'Veon Bell, 23 carries, 124 yards, and a touchdown. Willis McGahee also got a touchdown as well. A.J. Green was 6 catches, 79 yards, touchdown. Antonio Brown had a touchdown. McGahee had a touchdown. Gronk had a touchdown. Sharing the love today from RG3. Luke Kuechly, who somehow has injured himself, I see, led the game with 8 tackles. Nobody really dominated tackles for loss. We had 3 sacks from J.J. Watt on Ben Roethlisberger, then 1 from Terrell Suggs and 1 from Cam Jordan. We picked him off 1 time with Devin McCourty. He didn't take that anywhere, I don't think. Let me check the touchdown. No, he didn't take it anywhere. And then Gostowski went 6 for 6 on extra points and didn't kick a field goal. So very solid day. That secures a 9-7 record, and that hopefully maybe gets us up to like the 3 seed. I don't know, but probably still the 4 seed, and we'll have to go through the gauntlet again, which sucks. All right, so as you can see, we are the 4 seed still. We got to go up against the Kansas City Chiefs, who I'm not sure who their quarterback is right now. Well, I guess we'll find out next episode. But this is what the playoff situation is looking like. It's going to be a tough one this year. The Chargers are good. The Texans are good. The Bills are good. So it's going to be a tough ride to get back to the Super Bowl for the 3rd straight season. But I think the way that we played against the Steelers, I think we could have an opportunity to do it. Let's check the stats before we head out of here. RG3 finishes the regular season with 4,200 passing yards, 37 touchdowns to 5 picks. Very good day, or very good season for RG3 throwing the ball. Running the ball, not so much, because Madden Simulation doesn't run the football with the quarterback, so it's just it is what it is. As for running backs, Le'Veon Bell with 158 carries, 591 yards, 7 touchdowns. Darren McFadden had 3 touchdowns because he was injured for most of the season. Willis McGahee with 10 touchdowns. Good on you, Willis. I didn't realize you were getting that much playing time, but 10 touchdowns. As for receiving, we only had 1,000-yard receiver. That is Antonio Brown, 85 catches, 1,203 yards, 6 touchdowns. A.J. Green, almost 1,000 yards. He was 100 off with 7 touchdowns. Gronk, 5 touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins with 11. The rookie getting 11 touchdowns. A lot of interesting stats here at the end of the season. Willis McGahee with 10 rushing touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins, rookie, who's like 3rd on the depth chart with 11 touchdowns. Good on you, man. If you can get it, get it. As for the defense, Luke Kuechly, who wasn't hurt longer than just that game, finishes with 120 tackles, which is just fantastic. 8 tackles for loss, 6.5 sacks, 2 picks. Earl Thomas, 95 tackles. Eric Wright and Harrison Smith both had 79 tackles. J.J. Watt had 12 tackles for loss. Cam Jordan, 11. Who led sacks? J.J. Watt with 14 sacks, 11.5 for Suggs, 8 for Jordan. Kuechly had 6.5, like we said. Chris Long had 4. Who led picks? Anybody with big picks? Devin McCourty had 4 interceptions. Eric Wright with 3, 2 for Luke Kuechly. Levante David 2. Justin Houston, Earl Thomas, Sean Lee, and Richard Sherman all had 1. Did we take any to the house? Did we have any defensive touchdowns or anything? We did not have any defensive touchdowns. No safeties. We did block 1 kick. Earl Thomas did. We forced 1 fumble, and we did not recover it. So that's a little bit depressing on the special stats there. But that is what the season stats are looking like. I didn't show you kicker. I just realized. Kicker, Steven Gostkowski, 8 of 15, 53%. That is not the greatest Gostkowski. But he made 56 of 57 extra points. He got 1 blocked. Kick returning, nobody did really that great on kick returning. Tyrann Mathieu did okay. Darren McFadden didn't return a punt, so that's pretty cool. And as for the yearly awards, did we win any awards? Matt Schaub. Oh, Madden. Oh, you just keep doing it, don't you? You just keep on. Oh, man. Matt Schaub is your league MVP for 2013. Congratulations. RG3 finishes in 3rd, so that's pretty cool. Kevin Stefanski is Coach of the Year. As for AFC Offensive Player of the Year is Matt Schaub. I would hope so. Defensive Player of the Year is Sean Merriman, so he's still out here killing it. 99 overall. Luke Kuechly finishes in 4th, and J.J. Watt finishes in 5th. Rookie of the Year for offense is Tyler Eifert, with Hopkins and Bell finishing in 2nd and 3rd. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Manti Te'o. Okay, interesting. No defensive rookies for us. Best quarterback is Matt Schaub, which is still a little bit concerning, I guess. Marshawn Lynch, best running back. Where's our running backs at? We don't have anybody. Willis McGahee, even though he's the 3rd string running back, is 9th and best running back. Vincent Jackson, rest in peace, is best wide receiver. Do we have any best wide receivers? We got Antonio Brown in 8th. Best offensive lineman is Joe Thomas, which is pretty interesting because he was out for like 5-6 weeks with an injury. I think he had a partial MCL tear, and he still wins best offensive lineman. That just shows you how good he is. Best defensive lineman is J.J. Watt. Best linebacker is Sean Merriman, with Luke Kuechly finishing in 3rd. Brandon Browner, congratulations, best defensive back. So we trade him last offseason, and he goes on to the Ravens and ends up winning best defensive back. So congratulations to him. Devin McCourty finishes in 2nd. Darrelle Revis down here in 5th. David Akers wins best kicker. And obviously, our kicker did not do good, Steven Gostkowski, so he's not going to be in that conversation. But Matt Schaub wins the MVP and Offensive Rookie of the Year, or Offensive Player of the Year. So that's crazy. We got to go up against the Chiefs. It is at our stadium in the Dog Pound, so I'm hoping that gives us a little bit of an advantage. I hope it's not snowing. I really do hope it's not snowing. We got 91s across the board for the team, so we're a solid team. Oh, I hope it's not a one-and-done situation. I hope it's not like we get to the AFC Championship game and we lose. That would be pretty upsetting. Like we lost to the Jets in that, what was that, 2011? 2010? I think we lost to the Chiefs in 2010 in the AFC Championship game. But that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. The playoff video will be the next video you see from this Cleveland Browns series. So make sure you got that notification bell turned on. Join the Juice Club. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!